Alright guys, jumping right back into League for Underdog, Secret, and Gamble. We've got a tournament going on as well for X Potion and Ether. We only care about Gamble. That's our number one goal. We are going against the Luka Goers, Ronso Fangs taking on the Guado Glories, and Kilika Beast taking on the Albed Sykes. So let's do it. So this is our final league game before a new league, and the final game before we switch it up and put Nizroot into the field. So we are going to be moving Nizroot into the field, and then we're going to have Vorja in the goal, and we're going to see how badly we lose. You know, all the classic stuff you see. Main goal is we want to give Nizroot more experience. He's level 26 right now, I want to say, and a lot of my players are in the 40s. So clearly there's a very big gap in experience, in levels, in the journey. So we want to try to correct that as we can. So we're going to have one league where he's in the field just doing his thing, and then we're going to have Vorja in the field getting scored on, or in the goal getting scored on. But yeah, Grave going to push midfield here. Let's see what he can do. He's going to have to deal with a little bit of contention from Vorja. Vorja doesn't like the idea of Grave being happy, so he goes to the Wither tackle. Does wither Grave's endurance, but obviously Grave retains the ball, passes to a boost with the ball, and pushing on our goal. It's funny because this is actually an exact scenario we wouldn't want to see with Nizroot in the field. And it's funny because we wouldn't even have the chance to get the ball back with Nizroot in the field because his attack wouldn't be anywhere near the same level as Vorja's. But no, we'll see how it all shakes out. It'll be interesting to see, that's for sure. Let's push up. We want to get our players kind of playing on their side of the field. And a little bit of risk here. We're going to pass to Larbite just because he's closest at this point. I don't think we have the luxury of passing all the way to Iskin. Looks like we don't even have the luxury of passing to Larbite because a boost gets the block there. Gonna go for the pass. This is really bad. Deem's just going to get it, you know. Like there wasn't really a lot of hope there. That was definitely a scenario where it's like, you know, you can try, but I don't see a lot of, you know, success coming out of these actions. Pass to Iskin, and we're just going to try to set up for a goal here. Duram's going to encounter Iskin, but it's not a big deal because Iskin's insane. He's a super high level. I mean, they got Roddy with 11 catch. This is just a recipe for bad times for the Goers. That's going to make it 1-0 fairly early on, too. So we'll see if they can fight their way back, right? See if the Goers got what it takes. I don't know, I'm just going to keep on reusing lines from the game. So, nap tackle unsuccessful. I mean, it's kind of expected. That would have been a crazy tackle if that actually went through and got us the ball. But, you know, we still got to use the technique. We still got to hope for the best because it is possible we take the ball there. It's not an impossibility, that's for sure. We're gonna go for the sleep on a boost. Looks like he does avoid it, does retain the ball. He needs tackle slip or something. He doesn't have it though, so he's gonna get his shoot halved, the ball lost, his stream's broken. All the things we would standardly want to do to a player. So we're going to take a tackle here just because I've learned at this point it's too risky to just pass above everyone and fingers crossed hope for the best. Then we're going to get the pass to Iskin and see if we can set up for one more goal here. I mean, obviously we could probably score again in this half, but I want a buffer of 2 goals. It's always a nice little cushion because if they score once, we get the ball back, we're still ahead. If we have this like 1-point lead and they score on us, it puts us in a frantic mode of like, we got to score. We got to do something. We got to take an action to correct this, and you know that 2-point buffer doesn't lead us there, which is really nice. And that was close. Grave almost losing the ball there. And then Grave definitely losing the ball there. So let's actually set up for... I'm going to vote Larbite, just because we need to give him a little bit of love here. I don't know, we always talk about leveling him up, but it's always so difficult to level up. I think it's because it's such a large investment. And the investment is so large because Iskin leveled up over dozens and dozens of games, which means we have to level up Larbite over dozens and dozens of games. So if we have a game where it's like, oh yeah, like we're gonna try with Larbite and we get him a good experience pool, we have to do that like 25 more times. And that's where it becomes difficult, because not everyone we face is susceptible to Larbite's shot, because Larbite's underleveled. You know, it's like the self-fulfilling prophecy with Blitzball. Your player's over-leveled, so you use someone who's under-leveled, but you got to use the over-leveled player because, you know, you want to win. You know, there's not really an alternate. You're just making it harder on yourself using your weakest player. Alright, well, Volucha pushing left side here. Gonna go for the wither shot. I'm hoping, I was gonna say, I hope she keeps it. Oh, but Larbite's level's too low. I did the, oh, I think that's, oh, barely got there. That was nice. I was hoping we'd run out of time. Grave leveled up, level 39. More experience for us. No level ups, but you know, it's, to get the level ups, we need to get the experience. So that slow, you know, experience gain, not necessarily bad. Gonna get volley shot on Deem. And then some techniques for Nizrud if they occur. We're gonna have Vorja with the ball. Let's see what we can do here. I guess, I don't know, it's so tough because there's probably a solid argument that we should just level up our backline again, which I know I love leveling up the backline, but it is useful. It's super nice to have good defense, and because we are going to be moving to a situation where Nizrut's in the field, it's probably prudent to have players that can actually, you know, prevent us from losing all the games, because losing all the games, not the main goal of this series. Oh wow, Volucha with the volley shot. We do tech copy it as well, which is nice. But still unable to score. Poor Volucha. I don't know, I always like volley shots. They seem fun. I don't know, it's so cool. Just to like, because you think it's over and then it's like, but it's not. And then, you know, you got to deal with the volley, and it's just, I don't know, it's like the most natural ability, or one of the most natural abilities in the game. Because like things like invisible shot, you're like, alright, this is magic. You know, someone ban this player. Yeah, and then volley shots are naturally just a thing in Final Fantasy X too. So they definitely did implement it into the regular games and such. We kind of want to encounter a boost. I'm just trying to knock him out, man. No big deal. Just let it happen. Thank you. I appreciate you just letting us take you out, man. And then this should give us an opportunity to level up Kolkin and Deem, because we're going to have, like I said before, we're going to have Nizrut in the field, and then after that we're going to have a Super Aurochs team to face. And I don't fancy the idea of facing the Super Aurochs team, but we got to. We have to. There's not really a choice. We gotta up the difficulty of the series. We gotta make it challenging. We gotta put ourselves in a position to lose games. That's kind of the whole deal with it. Past Deem, past to Kolkin, back and forth, back and forth. I know it's a little bit grueling, but this is definitely like the most effective way to level up our players and get them where they need to be. One of the challenges with Blitzball, I think, is when you get a really good offensive team, like you level up your forwards a bunch, but then you sometimes leave your defenders behind. If you guys saw, during the Dark Matter grind, I was grinding for Dark Matter, so I was purely focused on just getting goals and winning games. But a lot of the times, as I played through those games, and like that series in general, I'd have a backline that was severely underleveled, and that was because my front line was so good. The whole point of passing between Kolkin and Deem, we're trying to level up the backline. We're trying to make them like, viable. I guess at the end of the day is what we're looking for. Alright, we probably got like 2 more passes in us before it's over. At that point, there just won't be enough time to get anything done. So yeah, final pass from Deem to Kolkin. We'll probably get in control in like the 56, 57. And that is going to be it. So 3-0 will be the final score. In the next league, we are taking on all the teams with Nizrud in the field. 61 experience for Deem's insane. 40-50 for Kolkin. Volley shot 2 for Deem. So Deem level 47 with more HP. Kolkin level 39 with more endurance, pass, shoot, HP. That's good stuff. Nadia's contract with Guado Glorious has expired. She is gone. Oh, she's there still. She's not gone. White's contract expired. Bixen now on the Kilika Beasts. Gear Guado's contract with Kilika Beasts has expired. He's going to re-sign for 34 games. We're going to take out Luka Goers 3-0. Guado Glorious and Ronso Fangs tie it up 3-3. And the Kilika Beasts and the Albed Sykes also tying it up 1-1. Kairi scored 17 seconds after Gear Guado. Nice. A little bit unbelievable. Still nice. We got ourselves an underdog secret. Oh no, and a technique no one can learn. So we cannot learn Gamble at this time. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.